Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If you saw the last video, you should know that this is the guinea pig video. I actually made it, so here we are. Me and my fiance got a new guinea pig recently, so today I will be showing you how we introduced her, what we did to change up the enclosure to make sure everyone had room, and some wonderful guinea pig footage. So enjoy that, and without further ado, let's get on into it. As you can see, this is the current setup. There's a top section where the new pig will go, and the bottom section where Hogi and Puff currently are. We will be extending the bottom part so that the pigs all have the correct amount of space. Each pig requires 8 square feet of space, and with the new setup we'll have plenty of room with a total square foot of 32 square feet. We have them in this floor time enclosure while we upgrade and clean their normal enclosure. This is purely temporary and not even their usual larger floor time setup, which you'll see later. We have them just chilling here for a few minutes as we clean. Now here, the black hut is a bit dusty, but that's just because we are cleaning the enclosure and we wipe down the huts before putting them back in the clean enclosure. These two pigs are the ones that we have already had. Hogi is the one with the fluffy fur, and the one with the sleek fur is Puff. Now, who is Hogi? Hogi is our eldest pig with quite a backstory. We got her in our junior year of college when she was about 2 years old. Now, we were not supposed to have pets at school, but what people didn't know didn't hurt them. So Hogi went to college, she got a degree, and we'd actually gotten her from another student who had her as a support animal. So Hogi was there the full 4 years. She got her full degree and everything. Hogi has had her slew of health issues, but she has always come out on top and is generally very hardy. She was almost put down at the pet store as a baby due to some bony occlusions in her eye, but they weren't bothering her, nor were they really noticeable, and they were going to put her down anyway. So Hogi's previous owner actually saved her when they picked her up. Then, since she's been with us, she's had a broken foot that is healed perfectly. She had a benign tumor on her neck that was removed with a laser. She has arthritis that we give her plenty of joint treats for, and in her eyes she's got glaucoma in one eye and some high pressure in the other. We give her eye drops for these every day now, so we're frequently at the vet to the point where we get complimentary visits here and there, so she's very happy, very healthy, and according to the vet has some of the best hocks for a pig her age. So if you see anything off about her, we're definitely aware and got it covered. We are probably have already gotten a vet to check on it and may already be giving her medicine for it. When we first got Hogi, she had a bit of a smaller cage, so we made sure to make up for it and give her long floor times multiple times a day. We later got her a bigger cage, kept the multiple floor times, until finally getting her a nice big enclosure for her to be out and, have enough space 24/7. Now when we got her, she'd been a solo pig for her whole life. However, when we had her, we spoiled her a whole lot, gave her lots of snuggles, and she'll even call for us and yell for us just to get cuddles. We wanted to make sure we get her friends, though, after we graduated, so we got her a friend called Puff, who you'll learn about later. We were stricken with her mortality after her first surgery with the tumor on her neck, so we wanted to make sure we can get her friends for her later part of her life. But she is a very spoiled piggy and will still act very spoiled. Here's a quick clip of her being super loud. So we have this upstairs apartment for the new pig Mamba for now. We got her from a local shelter at about 4 months old. She'll be introduced to the others and have her area connect to the rest soon, but first we need to make sure she's ready. She was originally in Hogie's old cage on our kitchen table for the first few days we got her. We make sure to get every pig their own pet insurance policy. I highly, highly, highly recommend this, as it has literally saved us thousands of dollars. We jokingly call them the $1 million pigs because we spend so much money on them, but since we have the insurance, we do get most of it back. Once the policy is active, we take her to the vet and make sure she's nice and healthy. So for the first 2 weeks as we await the active policy, she'll be in the upstairs enclosure, and we'll take her out each day to stretch her legs. As of recording 2 weeks later, we have since taken her to the vet, and she is fairly healthy. She has a mass in her abdomen, so we are going to go in for an ultrasound follow-up and see what it is. Could be nothing, but we do just want to make sure. Now, we've seen the upstairs, and we've seen Hogi, but who is this other pig that's been hanging around? Now, this is Puff. She is the first friend we got for Hogi after graduating, and we got her as a teeny tiny little baby. After Hogi's first surgery, we were struck with her mortality, so we decided to get her friends and make sure that she wouldn't be a solo pig her whole life. Now, Puff, just like Hogi, has had her own slew of health issues. What pig hasn't? The tricky thing with guinea pigs is that they tend to hide their illnesses because they're prey animals, so you need to make sure you have a close eye on them to see if they're actually getting sick or not. So on January 2nd, 2023, at about 1 a.m., we found her limp and breathing very heavy. So we rushed her to a local 24/7 exotic vet. We discovered she had severe pneumonia, and the vet suggested putting her down. But we thought she was a fighter and did everything that we could to save her. After 10 days in the hospital, a few months getting nebulized, she made a full recovery except for just some scarring in her lungs. And she's now beefed up to Hogie's size. She's very healthy now, and we just need to nebulize her here and there if it's a little dry, and keep a close eye on her if she has any health issues because of her respiratory illnesses in the past. She is a wonderful pig, and we have lots of little nicknames for her. She has one singular black foot, so sometimes we call her a Black Paw, as if she was a pirate. We call her Puffy Wuffy. She gets the name Puff from Puff the Magic Dragon, fun fact. Out of Hogi and Puff, Puff is the more calm-natured one. She lets us do almost anything we want to her. She's very sweet and gives us lots of licks and kisses, and I think that's mainly because we helped save her life in the hospital. So I think she's actually very grateful to us for that. Now, here we are a few weeks later, and we're going to get the full introduction. Mamba is healthy, she's got her space set up, we've gotten acquainted, so now it is time to introduce her to Hogi and Puff. This is a nice big floor time enclosure with lots of food and hay and huts. Gives them lots of room for personal space and makes it so it's a nice neutral space, avoids any territorial issues. and everyone will have plenty of food, so there shouldn't be any squabbles about that. Now, with all the pigs down, I'll be quiet and let us all enjoy the pig antics. Overall, I think the introduction was a huge success. There were a few squabbles, but I think that this is mostly due to Puff not being used to being followed. We have since added a ramp from Mamba's area to the lower level, and all the pigs go up and down as they please. Everyone is getting along swimmingly, and Mamba's adapting to the schedule almost too well. She has quite the set of lungs and will let us know when it's about 30 minutes before they usually get their morning and nighttime treats. I'm excited to learn and share more about Mamba's personality as she grows and gets more comfortable. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more pig content to come. Thanks again and see you next week. Bye.